Welcome back to Carneades.org. Today we're going to be continuing our series 3 months of modal logics, a sequel to the 100 days of logic. We're kind of continuing our series of the 100 days of logic and finding new applications for our wonderful new predicate calculus skills. This is kind of a logic 201 for those of you that have a good sense of the basics of logic. In this video we're going to be talking about the terminology of Deontic Logic, continuing with our October Deontic Logic month-long video-a-day series. So, some of the terminology includes things like obligatory. And we're going to represent obligatory with OBP. It is obligatory that P. So, OB, you eat your peas, would be, it is obligatory. You should or you ought to eat your peas. Obligatory is going to kind of be one of the central terms of our Deontic logic. It is obligatory, that means that you should do something. You're supposed to do something. It would be good to do that thing. Permissible, PE is how we're going to represent that. PER is going to be, it is permissible that RPE, you read Descartes, would be, it is permissible. That means it's not denied. It's not impermissible that you read Descartes. Optional is another term we'll use. We're going to represent that with OP. OPT would be it's optional that T. OP, you read Tarski, would be it's optional. It's not either required or denied that you read Tarski. We're also going to have 2 more predicates we're going to add to our sense of predicates. They're going to be impermissible. IMQ would be it's impermissible that Q. We're representing impermissible with IM as a predicate. You eat quail would be, it is impermissible, not allowed, that you eat quail. And finally, the last one, it's a little bit weird because this one doesn't perfectly translate into kind of a word that we usually use in normal language. It's going to be omissible. Omissible basically means not obligatory. It's not something you have to do. You can do it, or it might also be not allowed, but it's definitely not something you have to do. Omissible, we're going to represent with OM. OMS is, it is omissible that S. OM, you eat a Snickers, would be, it is omissible. It's not required that you eat a Snickers. If these concepts didn't make sense right now, don't worry, we're going to talk about them more in the next videos to come and the way they interact with each other. But hopefully, with an understanding of kind of English and what these words mean in English, you can kind of feel out what they're going to mean in our logical framework and context. In the next video, we're going to be looking at deontic definitions, giving very specific logical definitions of those words. Check out Paul McNamara's SEP article on deontic logic for kind of the source of these terms and the way that I'm representing them in logic. Watch a new video every single day, once again for 100 days, here at Carneades.org, and stay skeptical, everybody.